Hey guys, my name is Punasya and welcome back to Movie Geek, and this is the review for Tenet. Tenet is a film directed by and written by Christopher Nolan. So the whole plot is this is a brand new Christopher Nolan movie, and that's the whole plot. So with that, just watch the film, and this review will be spoiler free. So after got done watching this movie, I gave so much thought and so much thinking of what my process after watching the movie, after the credits roll, and what are my thoughts on this movie. And it's a very interesting coming out seeing this movie. Going on to it, kind of very divisive. People like it, people don't. There's some problems here or there, but I'd like to give my thoughts, my overall opinion on this movie. And if we have a different opinion on this movie, that's okay, because we all have different opinions, and film are subjective, and it's okay to be having a different opinion of a film. In this review, I'm gonna categorize by pros and cons. It will make it a lot easier for me to get my thoughts on this movie. So let's get right into it. Let's just start with the pros. Easily the standout of the film is the score by Ludwig Göransson. Phenomenal score. A uproar. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a wonderful score. And it's a score I really need to own on CD or digitally so I can hear it just as standalone as a score. And it's just a very unique kind of score as well. When the exciting scene comes to play, the score elevates into a thrilling part of the movie. That's what makes the score stand out. Without this score, the scene wouldn't be exciting, because the score gives you a pumped up, thrilling, heart-racing moment in the film that put me up as an audience watching this movie. And the score is the standout, one of my favorite aspects of the film. The action sequences were very well done, very creative and inventive, very different and unique as well. And at the same time, it gives you a very thrilling, heart-racing, gripping my hands the entire time. And I really enjoyed the action sequences, from the airplane crash to the third act of the film. It's very exciting and gives you the edge of your seat while watching this movie. And leading up to the action sequences, the idea, the concept of the movie is very different and unique. It's very Christopher Nolan-esque. That's his style of his writing. And I gotta give props for Christopher Nolan for giving a very ambitious, different, and very grand idea in a very compelling concept of story that expanded into a film. And leading up to it is the performance by John David Washington and Robert Pattinson are the standout by giving an excellent performance. Really great performance all around, with Kenneth Branagh, with Elizabeth Debicki, it's a really great ensemble cast. And one of the pros that there was a lot of moments that give, like, my heart was raising to the gills. Like, I was pumped out, I was excited, I was entertained. It's overall a very engaging ride. But it's a type of film that you need to understand and listen to the dialogue the entire runtime to give a bit of an understanding what's going on in the situation that they're in. And it gives more of an engaging ride throughout the movie that I thoroughly enjoyed the movie overall. Now, that's all the pros. I love its direction, I love the score, I love the action sequences, I love the performance of the actors. But there's some cons here. It's possibly I prefer to be as a nitpick. It's not the biggest thing overall, that doesn't take out of my entertainment overall for this movie. So my overall cons is one is with the entire story can be struggled by not having a very coherent story for the regular audiences that will follow. That can be confusing at times. But for me, this is a film about that you need to think and think after you watch this movie and give it a multiple viewing going into watching this movie, which is a nitpick in my opinion that this film can be struggle at times to give it understanding the whole plot. That is very complex and different and unique. That can struggle that not having a coherent story, if that makes any sense. And my other con leading up to the first con that I mentioned, that this is a film that you need to understand the dialogue while watching this movie, that to give more of an understanding of what's going on can be it can be a problem for regular audience of movie, regular audience that might take out their viewing, take out their entertainment factor of this movie. Overall, this movie can be entertaining at times, but it's a film that you need to understand of what's going on. And my other nitpick is some of the moments in the movie that the sound effect, the sound design, and the score can be overshadowed by the dialogue. And there's moments I could not hear the dialogue because the music is so loud or the sound effects is so loud. But I got used to it throughout the whole runtime because I have a hearing aid, and I have a program that I can change to us perspective into that. So it may not be a part for me as a hearing aid. So yeah, my hearing aid. Now there you go. Yeah, but it can be a problem. I hope the Blu-ray can fix that, but who knows? Overall thoughts on this movie, I really did enjoy this movie. It's not my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, but I think this is a movie that I need to rewatch more and more. Maybe I could appreciate even more. But this is a film that it's impossible to do a review. This is a film. This is the kind of film that need to be talked in conversation in group of people that we can discuss at, rather than do a review. Just me talking about myself. This is a film that you need to think and process and discuss to other people, giving to hear what other people's perspective on the film is. And even my dad, I saw this movie with my dad, by the way. Even my dad thinks this movie is crazy and did not like it at all. So we have a different opinion of this movie. I did enjoy this. There's a moment in my brain telling me that I love this movie, but I just need to watch it again. But it is a great achievement for Christopher Nolan to do a very ambitious, a big event like movie. But there's some doubts with the characters. That I kind of wish we have more fleshed out character development. Maybe giving more understanding their background, why they're reasoning in the situation they're in. But I digress. I did enjoy this movie. There's a moment in my brain saying, did I love this movie? Did I love this movie? But I'm not too sure because I need to rewatch this movie again. Kind of like Dunkirk and Inception. This is the kind of film that I need to rewatch it again and to get more appreciation. Now the grading for this been tough. Like I've been thinking about this movie. Man, I think I'm gonna give this movie an 8.5 out of 10 stars. I think, but I just need to rewatch this movie. I'm not gonna be watching it. I'm gonna wait until they release on Blu-ray or 4K so I can rewatch it in depth. Just by myself, just me and the TV, because I did see this in the audience. But I have a great time. I have a great experience watching this movie. I'm so glad I saw this movie in the big screen as possible, because this is the type of film that's meant to be seen in theaters and in big screen. So I'm glad it's out. Finally, we don't have to deal with the delays with this film. Tenet is a very inventive, a bit ambition, different, unique, one of a kind, but at the same time, it's a good movie. Not great, not perfect, not bad, not terrible. It's just good. I enjoyed it, so I gave it 8.5 out of 10 stars. So that is my review of Tenet. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and give a like. And comment below what your thoughts on this movie, Tenet. If you don't like it, that's cool. If you love it, that's also cool. So I'm in the middle of the road. I mean, I like this movie. It's good. I give it 8.5 out of 10 stars. Hopefully in the future, I can appreciate this movie even more, and I hope I love it. It's none of my top 5 favorite Christopher Nolan films, but yeah, woo! I'm glad to do a review. So have a great day. See ya.